So the first alternative format we'll talk about here quickly is the OCR PDF, or optical character recognition PDF. So if the original file is a scanned PDF that's not already OCR'd, this will be listed as an option. It's only going to be listed for this type of PDF. If you're using a Word document or a PowerPoint or a tagged PDF, you will not see the OCR PDF listed as an option. It's just this subtype of PDF that will be made available. As I mentioned earlier, this will be significantly more accessible compared to the scanned PDF. So what it's going to allow us to do is select text, copy and paste things out of that if we need to search, do a Google search to get more information about a particular term that's in there. We can search the text, which we couldn't do with the scanned PDF. So if we're trying to find something specific, let's say in a 30-page PDF document, if it's scanned, the search feature isn't going to work. So I'd have to visually scan the document and try to hope that I can find the particular word or information that I'm looking for within it. The quality of the scan that's being generated is dependent on the original file and how successful Abby FineReader will be at doing the conversion. So again, here's an example of where a separate solution is being utilized to generate the OCR PDF. Abby FineReader is one of the better known solutions out there. It has a high success rate at doing the conversion. But as you'll see in the example I'll use later on, if the text is cut off, let's say at the top, or if it was a book and it wasn't down properly on the scanner, maybe the text might be blurry, or there's additional noise, I call it sometimes, in the book binding. It might think that there's characters there that really aren't there. It may not interpret what characters are there if they're cut off. So it won't be 100% accurate in the conversion, but it'll definitely provide something more accessible and usable for all types of learners. I think we probably often think of scanned PDFs impacting people using a screen reader, but with some of the examples we mentioned earlier, the ability to search text and copy and paste things out, it's impactful to all types of learners. But wanted to go through this poor quality scan. So I'll go to the alternative formats. Because I'm using a scanned PDF, we have the OCR PDF option listed here. I'll generate this in just a second, but this is the PDF that's in my course. So somebody just took a book, put it on a scanner, scanned some pages to create this. So we can see that the text is slanted. Here, if I can get to it, at the top, it cut off what was supposed to say Chapter 5. This middle section, refer to this as noise. So we'll see when I generate the OCR version that there'll be some extra characters or some inaccuracies here at the top, but it'll provide something where I can at least select text. It will recognize that these are links and convert it into something clickable, assuming these resources still exist. I'll be able to use the find the search feature, which I can't do. So if I wanted to try to find any occurrence of the word project in here, it's not able to do that with a scanned PDF, but will be able to when I select the OCR version. So again, already was cached from a previous session. Let me just save it to my computer. And then we'll open it up. So here is the OCR version example of where it added some characters. So thought there was a number 1 in that middle section, didn't get the indenting completely correct in all the different bullet points on it, but is now something where I can select text. I could click these links if I needed to go to them. Here at the top, we knew it's supposed to say Chapter 5 just from other previous pages and so forth, but just a random grouping of letters and characters. I can now search for the word project anywhere in the document if I wanted to find that for any particular reason. It's much easier now to interact with compared to the scanned PDF. And often what I've heard, so I just do the technical implementation. I don't get into much of the implementation after it's in place, but definitely heard of people that take the OCR version and maybe they have a full version of Acrobat Pro or something else where they can then go in and clean up these areas. They can remove the extra characters and they can set this as chapter 5 and create something more accessible than the original scan version, and then put this into their course to replace it.